All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation. All right, to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners that have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. You know, as we see, the propaganda, all right, about, this new variant, this new strand of the Crown Royal, we can see them using this as as an agenda, to push, as propaganda to push the agenda of another lockdown, which, hey, Bill Gates said, the next lockdown, they was going to make people feel it, you see? So as we, watch, the scriptures command us to watch, and be watchmen for Israel as we see these things, we push our people to be in a particular mindset. All right. Now I'm gonna read the title. I'm gonna get a precept, then we'll go into the article. It said parts of Australia under new COVID, so like under new Crown Royal. I ain't did the article on it so long, just directly talking about it, because how sensitive it is on that subject. But it said parts of Australia under new Crown Royal lockdown after cases of Delta variant. All right, so you have Australia that's already experiencing, partial lockdowns, man. Esau Edom is easing. We can see him, using this to ease the earth into another lockdown, man. You know, and they already, done already pushed the agenda to get people, to jab up. All right, people done got, lackadaisical again. People gonna get caught off guard again, just like the first time, man. People done ate all they, niggas done ate all them snacks. You see, a lot of people finna be out there through again. You see, and we have to have the mindset in this time, as we read in 2 Ezra 16:40, it says, "Oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils which are bad times, be even as pilgrims upon the earth." So that's why we steady push, for you brothers and you sisters to detach, man. Get ready to lose things, man. Because you already have, in California, certain cases where a lot of people have lost their job because they didn't want to, take the potion, man. You know, and they're fighting, to make it, really mandatory everywhere, man. Especially with these jobs, you know, and what we seen is the court cases that they filed against, the mandated, potion. All right, the citizens lost. All right, it was in favor of the corporations and the companies, man. You see, because this is a government that doesn't serve its people, man. All right, the American government is the absolute worst government on the earth. All right, when it comes to dealing with its citizens, man. And for years they've been demonizing, other, all right, nations, all right, for having tyrannical and inhumane, governments. But here it is, America, all right, is the worst government system it is, man. Nothing is in favor for the people, man, especially you Jakes, man. All right, so let's get this in Luke. Cause going back, we have to have a mindset, of a pilgrim. All right, in these times. All right, this is Luke 18:7. It says, "And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear along with them?" Yeah, so the elect will be avenged, and that avengement is going to be on our chief enemy, Esau Edom. Yahweh Shema Shai is going to rise up, and judge this man and avenge his elect, man. So we just continue to fight to be a part of the elect in the midst of all this madness. Keep fighting, man. Because verse 8 says, "I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on earth?" Yeah, because it's going to get bad. Then it's going to be a fight to keep the faith, man. you know, because it's gonna look like there's no way out. It's gonna look like, you know, we're in a lose-lose situation. You see, but their favor gonna come, and when it kick in, it's gonna be speedily, man. You know, but the thing is just fighting to keep the faith through all this, man. We gonna be in some hell of a circumstances, man. You know, but we already know that that's already part of the story. It's written. You know, everything we go through is written, man. You know, the persecution, being hated for your house shot. You know, even those that's beheaded for the testimony of house shot. And then it also talks about a standard being lifted, man. You know? So at the end of the day, we not gonna be just punching bags, all right, for the earth. No. The most high gonna lift a standard in the earth, man. You see, and these people gonna have to deal. Just like they can't, you know, explain, you know, those chariots. They can't, you know, put it in the category. Well, when the standard lifted, they ain't gonna be able to put brothers in the category, man. All right, it's gonna be some outer world power that's gonna come to the earth and that's gonna aid us in these times, man. You know, but we gotta make it there. You know, we gotta hold on to the faith in the midst of this chaos, man. Now, you go back, it says Australia is grappling with several outbreaks of the highly contagious Delta variant of the Crown Royal, with a wave of restrictions rolling across the country and plunging some cities into lockdown for the first time since the pandemic began. Residents of every state and territory in the country, except the island state of Tasmania, are again living under restrictions ranging from full-blown lockdowns in Sydney, Darwin, and Perth to mask mandates in some indoor settings in Adelaide and Canberra. It says the scale of the outbreak is tiny compared with those in some other countries, but Australians have lived a charmed life for much of the pandemic because of the rigid rules that are often implemented at the first sign of the V. It said this regime is coupled with extraordinary restrictions on its citizens returning or even leaving the country. The outbreak has renewed questions about Australia's stuttering vaccine program and limited quarantine facilities, both of which are responsibilities of the federal government. Australia has one of the lowest vaccine rates of any developed country, with less than 5% of the population fully vaccinated. And that shows how dumb you Americans are, man. All right? You Americans are complete idiots, man. You know, damn near half or over half the country have went and took, you know, their potion, man. All right? You Americans are extremely stupid, man. All right? And proud, you know? But these other countries ain't, you know, they ain't fucking with the government like that, man. Only you Americans still gullible as hell. The same government you march against and you take a knee for the flag and, you know, say her name, Breonna Taylor and all that, you know. But then you still trust this nigga, man. You see? But them folks, you know, and they're pushing this, and the reason, because you know, Esau was saying the reason why they got to go to strict lockdown because they won't, you know, they won't take the potion, man. You see? But we know how, you know, the first lockdown started. It always starts, you know, overseas, you know, other countries, and then it works its way over here, man. You know, so we just keeping an eye on it, you know, and see how things develop. And see, all Esau Edom doing is trying to wiggle out of judgment, man. Everything that we see this man doing is him trying to find some loophole of the judgment that's coming to him via prophecy, man. But prophecy is going to overwhelm this man. You see, when you go to Micah, all right, chapter 2, verse 1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. All right. And them being upon their beds is them in their comfort. They're in their rest. And within this man's rulership, while he's at comfort, he has the resources, he's at rest, he has the influence, he has the power. All right. All this man doing is devising iniquity. When you see these global lockdowns and these, you know, these different restrictions and these things, all right, being forced in the earth, that comes from the top elite, man. You know, they have a council, you know, and then they execute. They use, you know, their people that they have set up all throughout politics, all throughout the military, all throughout, you know, all these different segments of life, you know. So he does this. These elites have these councils, and then they push that council forward, and it's gonna tell you why. It says, and when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Yeah. So when this man, gets ready, when these elites, when they get ready to push things forward, it happens, man. All right. It says because it is in the power of their hand, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Yeah, because every country is oppressed under this man's rulership. There's really no sovereignty amongst these nations, man. All right, there's no sovereignty amongst these nations, man. Everyone is subjugated to Esau, Edom. You know, no one can just do anything, man. All right, you have the answer. You got the UN. You know, you got to answer to his system. You got to answer to the beast, man. You can't just do away with the dollar. You know, you got some countries that are, all right, but they other superpowers. And even with that, they catch hell. You see, but just to show that everyone's really sovereign to this man's system, man. All these lands on the earth is sovereign to this man's system, man. But that's finna be cut off. All right. And this the point. Verse 3. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai. Behold, against this family do I devise an evil. Yeah, so the Most High is plotting on your ass, man. All right. Yahweh Bashim Shai has a device, a evil device for your ass, man. Because this man prides himself on, oppressing the earth, man. Especially the tribes, man. You see? It said, from which you shall not remove your necks. You see, you're not going to remove your necks from this judgment, man. That's what this man is trying to do. But see, it's failing. This man is failing. All right? He talk proud like he got it. This nigga is failing, man. He's exposed. He can't hide himself. All right? Like the apostles, this weekend when they were teaching, they brought out that picture, of the Last Supper, which it was completely off. First, they had the Most High. They had Yahweh Shai and disciples looking like Edomites, looking like hippie Edomites. And then they had women at the Passover, man. Completely off, man. But see, it's been exposed now, man. All right? This man is not who he say he is, man. All right? And we not who he say we is, man. All right? The Heavenly Father, all right, the Messiah, the way that they describe him and the narrative and the vibration that they put on is completely off, man. Everything is being exposed, man. Because this nigga finna get judged, man. You see, all his charges is falling on his head, man, and he finna get judged, man. And everything this man is doing to keep himself in power is taking him further and further out of power, man. Time's up, man. It said, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. Yeah, he's not gonna, cause see, when Esau gets away with his wickedness, he gets more and more proud. You see, that's why you got Columbus Day, man. That's a mockery, all right, at the people that was over at the tribe, the Northern Kingdom tribes that was over here, man. The money, all right. Andrew Jackson on money, man. All of them devils, but Andrew Jackson, a mass murderer is on the money, man. That's him being proud in his wickedness, man. You see, but he's not gonna escape this time, man. All right, he's not gonna remove his neck from this judgment that's prepared for his ass, man. He done, man. All right, your time has came, man. You see, you're at the very end of your rulership, and there's a great judgment at the end of your rulership. Judgment is going to end your rulership. All right? He can't escape these prophecies, man. This is Isaiah 47 and 6. It says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou verily laid thy yoke. You see, the Most High is always reading this nigga his charges, man. When we read the scriptures, we are reading him his charges, man. It says, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Yeah, Esau, Edom, he wasn't considering, all right, the punishment that was to come, man, for his wickedness, man. He wasn't considering, all right, the judgment that was to come in the midst of his wickedness, man. All right, he had developed a mind frame that he just gonna continue on, and continue on. You know, that's the mind frame these people have, man. You know, but there's a great reckoning coming to you devils, man. Verse 8, it said, therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasure, and dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children, man. You see? And that's speaking mainly to the land of America. You see? Because America is not known for taking a lot of casualties in the war. You see? I think in Afghanistan, I remember Trump saying like it was in the year's time only one soldier died. And I think 1 year no soldiers died, man, over there. You see? But America's not known for taking big casualties, you know, when it comes to war, man. But see, you're going to have war. You're going to have, you know, super deadly pestilence. You're going to have, you know, civil war within the nation, you know. You're going to have all type of, you know, types of death, you know. This land is going to be bereaved, all right, of inhabitants, man. You see? And it says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, and in one day, the loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection. Yes, at the right time. You know, at the very right time, man. All right? And it's gonna catch a lot of people off guard, this complete chaos, man. You know, especially over here in America, man, where hey, they dwell carelessly, man. You see? And it says, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and knowledge it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. Yeah, because this place was founded on witchcraft, man. It has a very, you know, demonic, satanic spirit here in America, man. That's why it was one song I heard where female at the beginning, she said the new religion is no religion, you know, which these religions, that even these religions are satanic and paganism, but just that mindset, you know, that there is no higher power, that's very heavy here in America, man. You see, and a lot of people left the church, but a lot of women, you know, of the nigga woman went to witchcraft, man. You know, I got two in my family, you know, full-blown witches, man. You see? And it says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. It said, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. All right? And it said, thou shalt not be able to put it off, man. He's not going to be able to buy his way out. He's not going to be able to shoot his way out. All right? He's not going to be able to lie his way out. He going to have to deal, man. These chariots he keeps seeing, they coming directly to him. All right, Yahweh Shai and the angels coming directly to him. Who is this that comes, all right, from Edom with dyed garments of Basra, man? Yahweh Shai coming straight to these devils, man. You see? He gonna have to deal, man. He ain't gonna be able to shake out this one, man. You know? And it says, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. This nigga is done. All right, how about Shema Shot getting ready to wrap this thing up, man? You know, so we can expect, all right, to be tried at an all-time high, but then we can also expect that favor to kick in, beyond our belief, man. You know, beyond what we can fathom, man, because we believe it wholeheartedly. But that favor gonna kick in, we gonna be blown away with the goodness of Yahweh Shema Shot in the times of chaos, man. You know. So that's what we get. We just want to bring that out. You know, I seen it. You know how the devil, you know, he creeps. All right, the damn, you know, serpent. You know, so just watching them and reporting. You know, Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters edified. Till next time, say shalom.